Well, today we are discussing about p2p cycle. Okay, p2p cycle means we can see a flowchart. It's the structure of or the data flow of the p2p cycle. Means the determination of requirement, which means first of all we need to understand what are the materials we need require. Then the source determination. Then we need to check the source where we need to purchase the material. The source determination. Then the vendor selection, which vendor we need to select. Then the PO processing. Then we need to order monitoring. The PO order creator, we need to cross verify the purchase order. Then after that we will get goods, which means a goods receipt. During this area we need to do the goods receipt entry in SAP. Then we need to do the invoice verification in SAP known as a mirror document. After mirror document, the payment done in SAP. During goods receipt and invoice verification and payment, accounting entries generated. But in the PO processing, there is no accounting entry. It's a basic idea of the purchase, purchase order, and procure to pay cycle. Then we can move to SAP. First of all, we need to create one purchase order. Purchase order created in T code ME21N. Okay. Here we need to, it's a screen of creating the purchase order. Here we need to create the purchase order. First procedure is we need to select the vendor. It's a lot of vendor available, so we need to select based on our company code. Company code is selected as T300. Here I am selected this vendor. Click on enter. System asking for purchase organization, purchase group. Company code. It's a purchase organization. It's a company code. Click on enter. System asking for currency. Here we need to select the currency as INR. So just a warning message, ignore it. Here we need to select one material. Here we need to give the PO quantity. Giving the quantity as just give 5 quantity. Okay. The next price, all the things automatically pickups. Here we need to select the plant. S222 is the plant. Here we need to select the storage location. So I need to select the storage location S222. Plant S222. Plant S222 plant. Need to select. Yeah. 2R. Sandro raw material. We need to select just a Sandro raw material as storage location. Okay. System asking we can met the delivery met. Okay. Can give the invoice tax code. Just give a composition scheme. Just give us this composition scheme. Can check the check. Go to check. It's a warning message. Just ignore it. Then click on save. Click on save. The PO number is created. If you want to view the just remember the last is 820. Okay. If you want to view the created purchase order, go to the T code ME23N. Okay. Yeah, the correct it's coming. Okay, this is the purchase order we created. 391 is the material. It's a 5 order quantity, net price, plant, material all automatically comes here. Then next procedure is once the goods received to the plant, we will do the MIGO. MIGO means good receipt. The T code is in SAP is MIGO. Here we need to select transaction event is goods receipt. Here we need to reference document is purchase order. Here we need to maintain. Just take on more screen. ME23N. Just copy the. Just to check the purchase order 452 5 zeros and 820. Just give here the purchase order we created 00 000 820. is 820. The green mark is the green zebra mark. We need to give here the delivery note 1000 note. Click on enter to check where the plant is there, storage location is there. Then click on OK. Then we need to check any error the system. Check error check. Here we checking the error. Now we can see the document is okay. Then we can post the entry. Yeah, material document is posted. If you want to see this updation in PO, go to PO. Go back to me 23 and here we can see one more screen is updated here in item purchase order history. Here we can see the Migo updated. Here we can check the document entry. So go to document info, click on FA document. Here we can see accounting document. This is the entry generated during Migo. Inventory raw material account debited and GRIR account credited. Then next procedure is doing Miro, means after doing the Migo goods receipt, we will receive the invoice from the vendor. At that time, we will do the invoice verification or Migo. The T code doing the invoice verification in SAP is Miro. First of all, we need to select the purchase order here for 0000820. System asking for invoice date. Give the invoice date 6/02/2023. Click on enter. System pick the good receipt based on purchase order. This is the platform. Here we taking the already created good receipt. We are doing the Miro against the Migo. Okay. Here invoice date, posting date. Here we need to reference. Reference means invoice number given in the vendor invoice. Okay. Here we give the same delivery notice given as invoice. Okay. System asking for baseline date. So we are giving the payment time 001. System automatically picks up the baseline date as today date. Standard payment time. Then click on calculate tax. Just give the enter. Then here is a error message showing incorrect. Incorrect means balance is not equal. So we can give the balance as 1 lakh. Here we can see posted can be posted because the green symbol is showing there is no error messages. Then stimulate the transaction. Here we can see the vendor account is credited and GR account is debited. Now after verifying the entry, we can pause the transaction. Here we can see document 5500 is posted. Then what we do? Then we can check any updation happening in PO. Okay. So we can check once again the accounting entry generated. Inventory raw material account related to GRIR account. GRIR account is a dummy account. Remember that instead of using vendor account, we are using GRIR account as a credit at the time of doing Migo. Then we need to check any updation in Miro document in purchase order history. ME23N. Can see one more entry happening in purchase order. This is the entry. Go to follow on document. Check on accounting document. Here we can see vendor account is credited and GRIR account is debited. Initially we do the Migo. At the time the GRIR account is credited, the dummy account is reversed at this moment while doing the Miro. Okay, this is the concept of GRIR account. Then what we do? The last procedure of the procure to pay cycle is payment given to the vendor invoice. Payment given against the vendor invoice posted in Miro. The T code we using for doing the Migo payment is F-53. It's the standard manual payment. So we have auto payment through F110. Okay. Before doing the payment, we need to check we need to check the vendor balance FBL1 and con. Here we check the here we check the document posted. This is the RE document. This is the entry we posted one line. There's a lot of entries posted previously, but we need to pay these particular open item only. So go to the transaction F-53 for payment, and we'll give the date in document date 10/02/2023. Just give the payment as reference for this time. We need to select the bank account. Here we selecting the bank account. Okay. Here we need to select the payable. This is a payment. So we need to select the subsidiary bank payable account to give the amount. So 1 lakh is the payment amount. To give the value date. Today date 10/02/2023. To give the text. To select the account, vendor account. Here is lot of transaction available. We can see assigned amount is total amount is 5,93,000, but we are entered amount is 1 lakh. So we need to select all, then deselect all the item. Then double click on here, select only this particular transaction. Here we can see non-assigned is 0. Once the non-assigned is 0, system only allowed to post the transaction. Okay, click on says document was posted. You want to see the entry account display. It's the entry. The vendor account is debited and the bank payable account is credited. The process of procure to pay cycle. First of all, we need to create the purchase order. Then we do the MICO through T code MICO. Then we need to do the invoice verification in T code Miro. Finally, we do the payment through F-53 or automatic payment program F110. Thanks all.